Had to do a little wheel and tire change for the dyno.
Not yet. They haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
Told them I had a surprise for them today, but.
So what's the verdict, dude? Silver?
Check this out.
No bronze?
Here's a little
It's
warm.
that weird color from when it gets contaminated with ethanol.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So nothing super alarming
dump
here?
I would dump it real slow into the container.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the
and
filter
then,
open though
and
too.
Then, yep, the filter's gonna tell you everything.
Yeah.
If there's something on the filter, like big flakes or something, then
Yeah.
we call it there.
Okay. You know, it just looks like silver glitter.
Well, nothing big. I don't see anything on here.
There was
either.
like that guy.
Yep.
Those two guys.
And that looks like silicone to me. It's like wet silicone.
Oh yeah.
That wouldn't be aluminum.
No.
So this is all silicone.
Okay.
Oh, that's all old silicone or new silicone that never cured.
Okay.
Maybe into the oil. Yep. That's where silver shit is. Cut the filter over. What are you building? A fucking BRZ?
Huh?
Are you building a BRZ?
What do you mean?
Well, at least it doesn't leak on the oil pan, right?
Well, he's referring to the
copious amounts of fucking
silicone they use in those.
I have one of those cars. I got rid of it.
tied up there.
Okay, because it's got a bolt through it.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it. I'm gonna have to like reroute it, so I just kind of like zip tied it.
Well, Sane's doing that. You want to lower the car and take that sensor out and put it down here?
Yeah, that. See,
Like
this
that?
plug's right here.
Yeah.
It's probably cooled off enough by
I'm
now.
gonna actually do this.
Yeah, I bought one specifically so we could cut it out to find out.
They're so handy to have.
Ooh, starting to break through to the other side.
Let's keep going.
Right? It's like a can opener with extra steps.
This is an industrial can opener.
That's the kind of shit you get when you're cooking at the prison. Those cans. The big cans, you got one of those motherfuckers. So that's a shaving. That's a shaving. But it could be very well from cutting the filter open.
Oh.
Let's see what's in the
Yeah.
plates. If anything. I don't see anything.
I don't either, to be honest. And I'm just gonna kind of just pull it apart.
Yeah. Like if there was bearing material,
You would see.
it would be extremely fucking obvious.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
dude,
just little bits and fucking pieces of like
Well,
garbage.
isn't that like? That's got to be pretty normal.
Look at this.
Normal, you know, machining of today, right? Little stuff like that.
There's not like flakes. Normally
No.
when bearings are going bad, you immediately see like chunks, like flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Not little like shit like that. That's just dirt that the filter did its job and caught,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah, I mean, dude.
Probably leftover machining dirt and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like with all the machining nowadays, there's got to be some
Yep.
stuff that comes out.
See?
Looks good.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
That looks pretty normal to me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would make me concerned.
Okay.
Well,
We
at
got
least that's
there.
good. Oh man. Okay.
So, pull these
So-
solenoids off.
What did you say?
Pull the
Clean
solenoid-
bill of health?
Yep, looks pretty good so far.
Fucking sender, bud.
We got a ways to go, boys.
Dude, that's probably at 25 pounds today. Well, there you go, Reed. First pull. Fastest Subaru on your dyno. What'd you say the most that Subaru's ever made on this dyno? 400 or 500? And we just made first pull 603, 444 foot-pounds of torque. Look at that power band though. Holy shit, dude. This thing's gonna fucking party. Fucking party, man. That pickup. This part right here, man. That's the fucking cams.
This here, he's got like a weird breakup on the,
Yeah, it's because of the, on the crank sensor? I thought it was the cams.
I don't know. He said he was having a breakup right around 6.
Yeah, okay. Alright guys, we're gonna make another pull, see what happens. We fought through a shit ton of issues. We're all tired, it's been long nights. We are gonna see what happens. We just replaced the spark plugs. We gapped them a little bit tighter. We were blowing out spark, we were pretty sure. We also think that we were spinning the tires on the dyno, so we made some changes. We're gonna go ahead and see if those changes did anything for us. So here we go. Look at me. What? Fucking 1,000 wheel, baby. 727 foot-pounds of torque. 1,300 crank horsepower. What? What? Dude, M-Tron literally says 1,003 horsepower. Dude, what the fuck? Let's go! M-Tron for the fucking win! Dude, Sam at Dialed In Motorsports crushing it. Dude. What? And it's still running. And it's still running. Oh my God, guys. Wow. What a rush. Let's go.
How much back pressure you want to run the engine at so that there's not a whole lot of back pressure between the turbo and the exhaust valves to first not destroy cam buckets, exhaust cam buckets where you do stuff with wall control, spark limiting, all that stuff. And number two, to keep the heads on the block. Because back pressure leads to a lot of combustion pressure, leads to a lot of heat. It increases the combustion pressure substantially depending on how much back pressure you have. So the more back pressure you have, the more pressure in the cylinder you have, the more chance of lifting the heads, more chance of knock, more chance of EGR, losing power because of back pressure, all that stuff.
So it's like an additional to whatever's already happening.
Yeah, so you want to have as little back pressure as possible for the power goal that you have. Make sense?
Yep.
So if you can build a car that has 1.5 to 1 back pressure and does what you want, it's better than building a car that has 2 to 1 back pressure and does what you want.
Right.
It's gonna last longer. This is all a matter of longevity.
Yep. Yep.
So the
100%.
less back pressure you have, the longer the setup's gonna last. Period. End of story. There's no argument on that. So the more boost you can put into the engine while not having pressure come back out, the better for longevity. Not response, because you can see that graph looks like ass, but that's because it's not. This isn't a street car. You're not gonna go from a roll at fucking 40 miles an hour on this car.
Right.
You're gonna start at 200 RPM launch control,
In boost,
building 22 pounds of boost.
Yep.
So as soon as you let go of that clutch and the car moves, it builds boost instantly.
Yep.
And you flat shift. You keep the boost going.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter how slow it spools, because that spool is just when you're rolling into it.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right. Jesus, guys. I honestly can't believe we pulled off fucking 4 numbers. 4 numbers at 49 pounds. I'm gonna call this one a win. What do you guys say?
Totally.
Hell yeah. So we broke the all-wheel drive dyno record. We didn't get the actual dyno record though. Maybe we'll come back for that one of these days. Big shout out to Ryan here at Valley Automotive, man. Big help. Can't thank him enough. Sam flew in from Iowa. Damn. What a weekend, huh?
Oh, it's been a weekend.
And I think Sam's pretty happy too. Even though he's
I'm very neutral faced, but that's because I'm in here. But I do have to say, you know, the little issues that we've had so far are solvable. Like, we can fix them. It's not a big deal. It's part of building high horsepower engine. But as far as the engine itself, between what you did and what IAG did,
hell yeah, big shout out.
Coolant pressure's in check. That's one of the biggest factors that you have to monitor on a Subaru. And right now, I mean, let me see.
Yeah, did we even see any coolant pressure?
Right here we have 19 pounds of coolant pressure.
And what's stock? 14?
Like the cap is 21.
21.
So we're not even reaching cap pressure.
Okay.
So those IG Firelock gaskets and the head studs and everything, they're working cherry.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to IAG for always coming in clutch, especially with their Stage 4 Extreme setups. They will make power. There's no doubt about it. And you got to think too, we're also at what? Almost 6,000 foot DA right now, air density.
That's another thing. Like, the boost pressure that we're seeing here, you have to drive the turbo harder to make the same power when you're at elevation, because you're compensating the lack of air density up here at elevation with more boost.
Yeah.
So this thing with less boost is going to make the same power at less elevation. So at sea level, at an event like Florida or World Cup Finals or any of that, like less boost will make the same 1,000 horsepower.
Yep. So instead of 49.50, we'd probably be at like 45.
I would say probably whatever percentage difference from barometric, you can kind of guesstimate ballpark the numbers. So like we have, my barrel right now is about 90 kPa. Typically it's about 102 at sea level. So that's about 20% difference. So let's just call it 15%. So 15% less boost is going to be like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 pounds less. So 8 or 9 pounds less is going to make the same 1,000 horsepower, you know, ballparking a number. Like
that's crazy. Hell yeah. And this is Mustang numbers, guys. So we could talk about dyno jet numbers all day long. Add another 12%, 13% to the 1,003. I'm pretty sure we're well into the 1,150 wheel game. It's 1,003 at 15. Yeah, literally 11.
If you're gonna do that, then that's your dyno jet numbers.
Yeah.
So
no, whatever. We don't care. We got 4 digits. That's it.
All that matters to me is this right here. This little thing right here. That's all that matters to me. The fact that that says what this says, and we're validating it.
I cannot believe that the M-Tron literally says that it's making 1,000.
It's close to 1,000. You know, it said 1,003 over there. You have 1,010 here. You got 1,015 here. It's like
literally
same thing.
That's not even 1%. So, what a capable ECU. This is beyond. I'm beyond grateful for all of this. I mean, I swear by M-Tron at this point. I mean, literally, we have been able to work through every single possible issue that we've been thrown with the M-Tron today,
we've had to do
this whole weekend.
We've had to do some workarounds on it. You know, we had the issue with the throttle body. We made that work. The exhaust cams were being annoying. We made that work.
We had a little sync problem.
Yeah, we made that work too. Huge shout outs to Nick from M-Tron. He's always been great help with little things like explaining, you know, very specific M-Tron details of like what things mean in the software and stuff like that for me. He's always been there from day one since I've been involved with M-Tron, supporting me. So pretty much everything I've done has been in big part thanks to his help. And I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not the kind of people that takes, you know, pounds of chest saying I did everything. I appreciate the help from people that support me and support the people that I work with, like Damien. So huge shout outs to them, huge shout outs to M-Tron for making such a solid, great ECU that allows you to see all these things. You know, there's more data that I can digest than just sitting and tuning the car. Like, I'm gonna go, you know, on the airplane and just go through all this log and all the information that I have on here, and you know, just see everything, because it's so much to digest just sitting here in the seat behind the steering wheel, you know, while you have the laptop in your
What were EGTs at? We didn't even look at those, I don't think.
So EGTs are still within tolerable, you know, acceptable ranges. The highest is about 918 Celsius. So anything below 950 is okay for me.
Okay.
So the highest we saw is like 918, so that's.
And the lowest was what, 820? So that's not even 10%.
Yep.
So
and this could be, you know, a number of factors, you know, changing what the EGTs per cylinder are. We could get in there and do corrections and stuff like that, but that's a lot of tuning that we can save for the track. Kind of start low, start engage, you know, set up launch control, do all that good stuff, and you know, just get it done.
Sick. Yeah, guys. So basically, what Sam's saying is, I got my work cut out for me. This thing's gonna be a fucking handful, and at this point, we are just gonna take it to the track, and we're gonna start out dialing it in, trying to get the car suspension tuned in before we start laying a bunch of power, just so that I can get back in the driver's seat and hopefully make a couple A to B passes by the end of the season. We'll see how it goes, but again, fresh build, fresh everything, need seat time, and just get back in the wheelhouse. So I've done my part. I built the car, Sam did his part, tuned the car. Now it's up to me to go drive the car. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share this video too, and man, I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. So, later.
Dude, that's a big fan on gate. Did it really just make 700? 700 on gate?
704 on gate. So what's gate? I don't even know. 20 pounds, 22 pounds, 18? Boost line is like perfect.
It's climbing with RPM. Like,
okay.
The car itself is trying to make more boost with RPM.
Like all on its
I'm
own.
targeting 14 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not making 14 pounds.
Just a casual 700.
Just a casual 700. Up, up, down, down, left, right, VA, select, start. That's the spicy tune.
Some moon tune.
Are you familiar with that code?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you played Super Contra or not.
Yes, I did. And I also played Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, sweet. I still play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I fucking love that guy.
Oh, man. Well, it still won't ever compare to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and Tony Pro
I'm a big
Skater
fan
2.
of Matt Hoffman's BMX, too. That game was sick as fuck. And
yeah.
the Dave Miro one.
Dude, Dave Miro. I played
love
the shit
Dave
out of
Miro.
Dave Miro, bro.
Fucking quadruple backflips, the fucking
Dude,
double paint
what was the other one? Hydro Thunder?
Yep, Hydro Thunder was the shit, too.
Oh, what was the fucking crash one?
You're about Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal was the shit.
Oh, dude.
All that shit out.
26.
26
At the very top.
Okay.
26 pounds of boost at the very top. 726 pounds. That's still pretty good.
That's still pretty fucking good. Damn, dude. 26 fucking pounds, it makes 700 wheel.
That's insane.
26 fucking pounds, 700 wheel. The M-Tron probably said it made 700 as well. Like, that is literally how good this shit is.
Dude,
the M-Tron is literally telling us it's making the horsepower.
So the ECU is calculating horsepower.
The ECU is calculating the exact same number.
Almost
704?
That's the mean
Yeah.
thing, boy, man.
Almost exact
That's
same as the
it.
dyno.
There's no magic. It's that.
Insane, dude. Fucking M-Tron for the win, dude. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video and the results. That's right, we broke 4 digits. Even if it was by 3 horsepower, we fucking did it. Man, I cannot even begin to tell you how excited and over the moon I am that all of my hard work over the past year and a half, all the countless late nights, all the time spent, the money spent, everything has paid off and given us the result that I was looking for. Not only that, but there is more left in it, you guys. That was only at 48 pounds, and the turbo just wants to keep going. Like, we tried to make a wastegate pull on where Sam commanded 14 PSI, and it boost crept all the way up to 26 PSI. So what that means is we are actually going to be doing some upgrades. First off, we are going to be upgrading the wastegate to a 60mm wastegate to help eliminate the boost creep. On top of that, we actually caused a little bit of damage. Not to the motor, not to any of that, but we realized what 1,000 horsepower, rev limiter, and a bunch of heat did. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what exactly happened, the carnage, what we're gonna do to fix it, and just kind of go from there. So, super interesting. Hope you guys like this one. So everything, you know, here looks normal, right? Well, you look down here, there's no more up pipe on it. Well, that's because, if you can see here, this is 2.5 inch 304 stainless up pipe with a 44 millimeter wastegate. Well, as you can see here, our flex bellow there is a little bent. Well, because this thing was super hot and because it ended up on rev limiter, popping and banging, shooting flames, it actually kind of molded itself like this, which moved things a little bit, and then it cooled down, and now it's pretty much stuck. There's no rebending it back, unfortunately. Well, knowing what we know now, that this turbo is boost creeping, we are going to be upgrading the wastegate to a 60 millimeter wastegate and a 3-inch pipe. So the inlet of the turbine housing right here, this is 3-inch. The outlet is 3.5 inch, but we are gonna just go ahead and cut the collector back, weld a 3-inch V-band on it, and we'll just run a true 3-inch all the way in. Shouldn't have any issues there. And then we'll just put a 60 millimeter wastegate and a new dump tube on there, and we should be able to fix all of that. We found out that the petcock on the catch can right there is leaking. So I'm actually going to pull that off. I'm gonna put a hose and a little ball valve on there so that it goes straight down, so I don't have any problems draining it or whatever, and try and seal that up. Other than that, we ended up having to ditch the Alpha Lock coupler that was on here, the 3.5 inch Alpha Lock, because we had some problems with the throttle body. Apparently, and I didn't know this until Sam got on the keyboard, but there was some sort of mechanical delay causing the M-Tron to have to overcompensate to try and close it, but by the time it closed it, it couldn't catch back up, which was therefore killing the car, like making it die. And, well, normally we would have had to swap all the internals around and all that kind of stuff, but because of the M-Tron, we were actually able to go in and put in our own calibration for all of the movement from 0 to 100, all the voltage and everything like that, and Sam was able to get this working right out of the box. So this is a Toyota Tundra. It's a 2015 plus Toyota Tundra throttle body. Has the same connectors, same pins, but this would not work on a stock ECU. The only reason we were able to get this to work out of the box from the auto parts store like we did is because of the M-Tron. The M-Tron is able to go in, and there's 2 pins on here that need a specific amount of voltage. Well, originally the Toyota Tundra only uses 1 of those voltages, and it repurposes the other for something else. Well, in a Subaru, you need both of them, and they need to work together. So, M-Tron for the win on that one. KV12 coming in clutch. Sam definitely dialed it in, got us working, pretty much fixed all the issues there. Well, that means that if anything happens to this again, I don't want to be in a potential predicament that we were just in by putting another Alpha Lock on here. So honestly, we're probably gonna end up leaving the coupler status the way this is, but we are gonna do like a turnbuckle type deal so the pipe doesn't literally blow off. And, you know, some old school hot rodder stuff. But that should be an easy fix, no big deal. Super awesome that we were able to get a fix. I was no doubt kind of worried that we were gonna be dead in the water basically. Well, we found a fix for there, so super awesome. Next issue we're having, guys, is for some odd reason, the AVCS, so varied valve timing, VVT, of this specific generation, or basically I guess you should say 08 plus STIs, are dual AVCS. So they're intake AVCS and exhaust AVCS, which means that you have oil pressure that basically advances or retards the camshafts for both intake and exhaust, which is super helpful for things like spooling up, you know, low speed driving, stuff like that. Well, for some odd reason, we're having problems where the exhaust cams were moving all on their own. Luckily, we were able to get them to basically just stay put. So we didn't use any exhaust AVCS, and we wouldn't have been able to do that unless we were doing the M-Tron as well. But he did use some intake AVCS. We did see some issues. They were hiccuping some of the pulls. And so what we're actually gonna do is we are gonna convert this to a single AVCS. So we're gonna go to fixed cam gears on the exhaust, and we're having some sync issues. So we think it might be the wiring. And so I'm gonna order a new Subaru engine harness, drape it over, plug it in, and we're gonna see if that fixes the issue. If it fixes the issue, then we know that it was a wiring issue. If it's not, then we might be ditching AVCS altogether. The thing about AVCS is there's a specific point in power level where it doesn't matter what you do, it's gonna move the camshaft regardless. So that's why I see a lot of like drag cars with fixed cam gears, because they're making so much power that varied valve timing AVCS doesn't matter. It's doing what it's gonna do because it's making power. So a couple things to address, some parts to order. We're gonna have to take the car back to Kai to get some fab done, and we'll just address that. So we got about a month before hopefully Sam can come back out here, and once we do that, we should be good to go for our first track day. But we got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm going on vacation this week, so don't know when this video will be out, but I'll do my best to get it out to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video. Keep sharing this, like share it, because trying to get it out there, guys. I mean, I'm putting everything into this, so help your boy out. With that, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.